Hello everyone, welcome to Maths IAC. Here's an exam question on mechanics. Please pause the video and give this a try. When you're ready for the answer, continue the video. This question can be done in two different methods. So let's do the first method. Now let's imagine these two cars meet at this point here. Say the distance between point A and this point here is D. So obviously this distance here is 100 minus D. Now I can use speed is equal to distance over time for the first one. So I know 65 is equal to D over T. For the second one, 45 is equal to 100 minus D over T. 45 equals 100 minus D over T. So all we need to do is simultaneously solve it so we can find the value of D. We can make T the subject and substitute. T is equal to D over 65. Now I can substitute this for this T here. So 45 is equal to 100 minus D over 65. 45 bracket D over 65 is equal to 100 minus D. So obviously I can move the minus D to this side. So it's 45 times D over 65 add D is equal to 100. Now from this one I can factorize the D out because I've got D here. So let's factorize the D out. Bracket 45 over 65 add 1 is equal to 100. So D is equal to 100 divided by 45 over 65 add 1. So you get the answer here as 59.09 recurring. So 59.1 kilometers. There is another way to do this question. That is, without considering both cars' motion, what you can do is think about the red car. The red car is traveling at 45. Now we can just give an opposite velocity. So it's exactly 45 kilometers per hour to the red car. Now what it does is, now the red car is now stationary because resultant velocity here is 0. However, if you give it to the red car, you have to give the same thing to this one as well. So you give another 45 to this one. So this is the relative velocity approach. Now, the velocity of this car A, is now 65 add 45. It is 110 kilometers per hour. So what we do really, instead of car A and B going towards each other to meet, you make car B still and you make car A move the full distance. It gives you the same effect. Similarly, we can make car A still by giving 65 to the left and give the same thing to the red car and make the red car go from B to A. That gives exactly the same answer. So now we can just consider the motion from A to B. To the right, speed equals distance over time. And you can see it's 110 kilometers per hour. It's 100 divided by T. So we can clearly see the time taken is 100 over 110. Let's call it 10 over 11 hours. Now, this gives us the time. car A is not going at 110, instead it's going at 65. But the time it takes for the two to meet is this. Considering car A, I can write the equation to the right. Speed is equal to distance over time. Distance is, speed is 65 kilometers per hour multiplied by 10 over 11. 650 divided by 11, 59.09, 59.1 kilometers. You get exactly the same answer like before.